I think that what you want is not as hard as you think it is to get. You're thinking about how everyone else is going to perceive you and why. If people are so busy focused on what you're doing with your life, it means that they don't have the courage to focus on what can be so great in their lives, which is why I don't think that you should stop doing what you want to do in fear of being judged, because you're going to be judged regardless. You don't have to fit into this narrative that it's just not you or it's not your personality. You can become whoever you'd like to become, but the limitations that you put on yourself, you're solely responsible for that. You have to speak life into yourself. You have to let yourself know, like, what I want, it is not that hard to achieve. It's just going to take some time. And that means you have to be patient. You have to be patient. So much can be yours, but if you don't believe that it can be yours, it will never be. You got to have a little bit of faith, and you have to know what direction you'd like to go. You may not know what door to walk through, but that's not solely up to you only. God has a plan for you, and I know it doesn't seem like anything's happening, but things are always moving. Things are always in order. Every decision you make and don't make is a direct reflection of what path you're on. If it seems like it's taking you so long to make a decision, you're just indecisive. Maybe reevaluate your environment, how you're viewing yourself, how you spend your time, because one of those three things can tell us, why do we feel like we're not making progress? And then just overall, actually, just trust that what you've done up until this point is all that you can do at this moment, and that harvest season is just around the corner. But not believing in yourself will not allow you to see the fruits of your labor. And I just hope that you don't let what other people think about you, thoughts that can't physically harm you, words that may be said, but they don't have to be true to you, stop you from doing what you'd like to do. I have, over the last year, I think, let myself fall into imposter syndrome. So it was less of people's words about me or to me or for me, and it was the words I was telling myself. It's so exhausting. It's truly exhausting to believe things about you that you know aren't true, yet you still believe. You know what I mean? Nonetheless, I'm aware that I think this way about myself, which means that I just have to do the opposite so that I can reverse those thought processes, those ways that I subconsciously believe things about myself. I don't feel like I'm making great content. Fine, make subpar content until I feel like one day I hit a home run, and the day after that, and then the week after that. It's just consistency. And if I could say anything, it's make sure that the life you're living reflects who you are on the inside. You got to trust that God knows exactly what He is doing. Why put things into your own hands when you've known that that has not yielded the best results? It's okay to take a step back and sit in the passenger seat for a while. All I ask is that you do not let life go by thinking that you'll always be in the driver's seat or that you'll always be in the passenger seat. There's a time and place for everything and everyone, but you have to be prepared. So don't let life pass you by, because there's a lot that can come from it.